Hello, hello, and welcome back to Cooking with Chris. I'm Chris Wheeler, but you can call me Chris. Today I have a very dear friend of mine helping me. Her name is Chelsea.
Hi everybody.
So, you might be wondering what we're going to make this time. Well, we're going to be doing some fish chowder. Now, for starters, I'm gonna need to move this pot off the burner. I'm gonna grab my frying pan and I'm going to turn it up on high and slap some butter. Cause guess what? I'm sauteing. I probably should grab a spoon too, shouldn't I?
Probably.
There we are. So once the butter gets nice and hot, I'm gonna add my onions and my celery. Usually about 5 or 6 sticks of celery and an onion should do it. This is gonna make for 8 people. Smells like something's down in the burner.
Yeah, it might be.
Yeah. But, Brandon, you mind getting close up?
Yeah, I guess I could. How about you turn the light on?
So, we gotta get our butter melted for our saute. Otherwise, this ain't gonna saute as much as we would want it.
And this is real butter, am I correct?
Yes, this is real butter. So the butter is starting to melt. We got a nice little good layer here. I think it's time to add our onions and our celery. Now that we have a good layer here. And if it all falls out, or, well, not all of it, but if some of it falls out, you're fine. As you can see, a piece of celery and a piece of onion fell. We're using red onion as part of our mix. Thought I might point that out. Gonna add a little bit more butter, because butter is a very important thing when sauteing.
You want to put the burner on probably a lower heat.
No, sauteing has to be done at high heat.
Is there a reason for that?
You see, sauteing is a very delicate thing. Not enough heat and it'll be ruined.
I get you.
So you want it at high heat for the best results. Well, really, the only good results. And while our onions and celery are frying up, I'm gonna quickly add my water to my pot, as well as my carrots and my potatoes. Now, these potatoes have been already prepared and chopped and whatnot for time's sake. And the reason for this is nobody likes to see someone just endlessly chop. This took a whole hour to do all this prep work.
Go in there and talk to her about sugar.
So you just want to barely submerge the potatoes and the carrots. Put them on the big burner and turn it on.
You gonna put a lid on there or what?
Yes. Let's find a lid. This good? Yeah, this is good. Now, let's give our onions and our celery a quick checkup. I think I need a little more butter.
Okay.
Butter is key to a saute. Now our onions are almost completely browned. That's a good thing. It means our saute went off without a hitch.
Cool. Looks good.
And once our saute is completely done, we're just gonna plop it down in with our potatoes and our carrots for maximum flavor. I think it's time. What do you think there, Brandon?
Oh, I thought you were supposed to be the expert.
That was rhetorical. Or non-rhetorical, or basically you weren't supposed to answer that.
Oh, okay, I get you.
So, let's lift our lid. And,
Should probably turn your burner off as well.
yep. Now let's set this in the sink. And give this a stir. I think it's a good idea to possibly put some hot water on that. Now, we're gonna let this simmer. And I'll get back to you when our potatoes and our carrots are almost cooked. Hello, and welcome back to Cooking with Chris. Our fish is ready to go into our pot. Our potatoes and our carrots are nearly cooked. So, now you can toss your fish in whole, you can chop it up. Oops! Gotta get rid of this, because that's a bad thing to have in our chowder. Let's call that a blooper. This time I'm gonna take the paper, or the plastic.
Perfect.
I forgot there was even a plastic there. And just toss the plastic in the garbage. Now, we're gonna be cooking our fish in just mix it in. It's gonna break up on its own in case you guys at home are wondering. Should probably add maybe a little more water to this, just so, lost my train of thought. Yeah, just a coffee mug. Whoops.
Is that enough?
Yeah, that's enough. Even with the spillage.
Nice.
Make sure that's all nice and submerged. We gotta wait till our fish gets all nice and white and not so pink. So I'm gonna have to leave you guys again. See you in about 50. You really just gotta go by judging it, you know. So see you then. Hello and welcome back to Cooking with Chris. Whoops, wrong time for intro. Just welcome back, I guess. Now, our fish has pretty much cooked. It's time to quickly add our milk and whatnot. Now, as you can see, what I did to these cans, I opened a little slit here and here, so the milk has a point to drain from and a point where the air can go. Then I took a butter knife and made this a little wider. So let's add our milk. Give that a good stir. Now we have a pretty good broth, but we're not going to stop there. No, sir. We're going to leave this for a quick sec. We're going to come over here. We're going to chop one fresh bundle of parsley. So you want to bunch it together. Like so. Get rid of the stems. And we're just gonna mince it. This cutting board is not the best. It's not the biggest is what I mean.
You want a bigger one?
Unfortunately, I don't think we have a big one. And just like I did with my garlic, and you know, if it gets a little messy, don't worry about it. You think that's fine enough? Or do you think it should be finer there?
Maybe a little bit more.
Fine enough?
Looks good to me.
Okay. Now, we're gonna put this into our pot. It's gonna give it a really beautiful color and a beautiful flavor. Stir it in. As you can see, this chowder is very colorful. Oh, but we're not going to stop there. Once again, no siree. Now, we're going to add basil. About this much for a big chowder like this. And we're also gonna add rosemary. If I can get the bag open. About this much. Mix those in. As you can see, our chowder has taken on a pretty green, white, and orange flavor. No, sorry, color. A pretty green, white, and orange color. And now, we're just gonna let it simmer. The longer you let it simmer, the more the flavors meld together. And while you're letting your chowder simmer, if you want to, make yourself some fresh biscuits. I'm not going to show you in this video how to do biscuits, but maybe in another video I can show you. And basically, you know, for the amount of people we're having this for, this is the perfect amount of chowder. But yeah, you want to let it simmer for about, I want to say 15-20 minutes before serving for maximum flavor. Well, anyway, if you like this video, please comment, subscribe, share, especially share, because I need help getting out there. I need people to watch my videos. But anyway, without further ado, Chris Wheeler out, DFTBA, or don't forget to be awesome. So, a little quick PS, something I forgot to mention. Now, we're going to add this lovely piece of butter into our chowder. It's a step I forgot. Get it nice and melted, or let it melt. And we're also going to add some flour too. Now, the flour is going to thicken our broth. And you just want to thicken it to the point of, you know, your average gravy. And this adds body to your broth, makes it more enjoyable, makes it creamy. Sorry about the PS problem. Honestly, you know, I didn't mean for this to happen. But I'm fixing it. You know? And as you can see, you know, this is really, really looking delicious. Add some more flour in. You never want to add too much flour at a time before you start stirring. Adding too much flour, it's going to clump together.
So you think that's enough flour, or?
Well, I mean before stirring. You want it to have, you know, some thickness, about the thickness of a gravy. So basically, you know, stir, add flour, stir some more, add more flour, and just to thicken it up. Sorry about the PS. I'll edit it all together when I actually upload. So, yeah, I got a little bit of work ahead of me after supper. But, yeah. This should be enough here. Yeah, it's making a decent thickness. I think we're good. Now, my proportions are not gonna be the same as yours. Everybody makes their chowder differently. Everybody makes each chowder differently too. Meaning, this chowder I'm making tonight might not be the chowder I make in 2 months or something. But anyway, let's just let this brew a little bit more. And this time I'm signing off for real. Chris Wheeler out, DF2BA.